Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right. Next matchup on the NXT Great American Bash card was the match that I hated. I hated it. It was Gable Steveson versus Baron Corbin. There was two problems with this match. Number one, Gable Steveson couldn't lose. And number two, if you are repackaging Baron Corbin, technically he couldn't lose either. So somebody had to lose. But neither man could afford to. And you can imagine what WWE did about that. But before we get into that, I have one thing to comment and one thought. So Baron Corbin comes out. He's got a new thing. He's burning ships. So apparently, you know, he's burned all his gimmicks. No longer anything that he's done before in the past. He's burning the past. He's sticking to the present. So this is a brand new Baron Corbin. He's got new music. I'm waiting for WWE. For WWE music to drop it so I can listen to it. It sounded good. I'm like, okay, but I kind of need to hear it. And, you know, I need the headphones in the ears so I can hear it perfectly better. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't sound bad. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's my one comment. My one thought is, depending on what they do with Gable Steveson, he might be getting pushed and built to be next in line for an NXT title shot. Like next year, Gable Steveson may be battling for a title at some point. It might be, because I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, because if you looked at 2021, right, where Gable Steveson was first introduced, it's been 2 years since he's been introduced. Almost 2 years, because he got introduced 2 years ago. 2 years ago in August. When he got introduced, he kind of had the thought of, oh, he's going to be pushed up to be the next Kurt Angle, right? Now that he's 100% clear, and now that he's wrestling now, finally, he might be getting pushed up to be the next world NXT champion. That's one person. I don't know if that's the direction that we're going. But that is a name that I could probably sit here and go, okay, maybe, possibly, right? But that's my thought. This match, going pretty much the way I thought it would go. It went pretty much the way I thought it would go. Gable Steveson was showing what he can do. Baron Corbin getting some offense in. It's pretty much exactly what I thought this match would go. But again, the two problems that I had was neither man could lose. Gable Steveson couldn't lose. Baron Corbin couldn't lose. Those are my two problems. How WWE decided to fix that, or decided to handle this, was a double countout. Like, both men were just throwing hands. Referee was counting. Both men got counted out. That's how WWE wanted to figure this out. They wanted to figure this out through a double countout. So neither man got pinned. Both men technically lost. It's almost a no contest. Which stretches out the point of why this match should have never happened. Because you put both men in a hard position. But most likely it's going to be a second match, because after the count out, both men were just throwing hands and just couldn't stop fighting. They needed security, refs, and whatever the case is to break them up. So that was happening. Yeah. We're going to have this match again. Somebody's going to have to lose. That's the problem. Somebody's going to have to lose. Most likely, this might be a No, it might be a no disqualification, no count that match. That's pretty much what the next match might be. But Gable Steveson has to win. Again, he still has to win. But Baron Corbin should win too. But I don't know. This match bothered the hell out of me, bro. This match bothered the hell out of me, man. The finish didn't make it any better. Granted, it made it, in a way, it could have saved them both. It could have, but in a way, you should never put both of them in that position. Gable Steveson could have faced anybody else. Anybody else. Hell, he could have had Damon Kemp. I would have been fine with that. Damon Kemp could be running his mouth, talking about, oh, you gonna do this, that, you know. And then, boom, he could have, you know what I'm saying? Damon Kemp could have been a person. Anybody could have been in that position, but stupid. It's just stupid. Moving on, next match, let's get it.